This year, there are 140 of the world's most powerful people gathered in the Austrian Alps, and this evening I've worn an evening gown. After all, we do have royalty there, Queen Beatrix. What does leadership look like to you? That's a question we want to ask our Bilderberg leaders. We also are dreaming of Paris because, as some of you know, I'll be at Cannes Lions next week. As some of you who have been to the Halloween Ball in Central Park know, it's quite dramatic. Welcome to Conscious Capitalism Meets Entertainment Tonight. As a world's top business thinker, you never know where things are going to take you. I mean, one week you're talking Bilderberg in Austria, the next week you're talking Cannes Lions CEOs, and where the feminine leadership style is most needed. But as we know, it's needed across the world. I call it the yin and yang of leadership. So I'm excited to be here today to talk Bilderberg 2015. Now I want to give you a little bit of the history of the conference. The Bilderberg name, I believe, comes from the hotel, the Bilderberg Hotel in the Netherlands. The conference originated in 1954, and indeed Unilever was actually one of the original sponsors. And I actually tweeted that to Paul Pullman. Of course, he knows that because he's been to Bilderberg. I am actually inviting all of the Bilderberg attendees and participants to interview with me on camera, and therefore we want to help get the word out about Bilderberg and make sure that the Bilderberg participants feel heard. The Bilderberg organizers have actually sent an email to the media to let them know that they are happy about the interest in their conference, as they should be. This is a very important conference. There are a lot of people curious about it. We now have people watching us literally from around the world. Of course, we have lots of viewers in the United States and Europe, but we also now have viewers from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, India. We've even had views from Iraq and Russia, Africa. We've got a lot of people following us now on YouTube, on Smart TV. There's a lot of interest in Conscious Capitalism Meets Entertainment Tonight. I was lucky enough to work for the creator of Entertainment Tonight, Al Massini, and I am combining all of my skills to create a really exciting program. So now all we need are some leaders to sit down right here next to me and talk business, leadership. Ritz-Carlton is here. We have the Naples Grand. We have wonderful golf courses. Yes, I've hit a hole-in-one. I even helped get ladies into Augusta. So we actually feel that Naples would be a great place for Bilderberg 2016. And that way I can attend Bilderberg. Now, the media executives that have been invited this year include our friends at the FT. I'd just like to mention, too, the Economist writer who wrote Businessmen in a recent article about climate change. It really should say business people, business person, not businessmen, especially when you're editors and lady. We have the executive editor of Bloomberg News there. We have the chairwoman of the BBC there. Chatham House rule or rules basically means that I can ask questions to attendees of Bilderberg, but I cannot ask them to attribute specific comments to specific people or even to name the companies they are from. It's most important that we allow a free flow of information and brainstorming, but they are allowed to speak in general about things that have transpired at Bilderberg. I would love your vote again here in 2015 at thinkers50.com. The things that are most on my mind right now, Bilderberg men, are conscious capitalism, sustainability, and world peace. 80% of the world lives on less than $10 a day. And if we think about all the people that are suffering right now, how can we do things better? How can we create more economic opportunities and entrepreneurial opportunities for people? As you know, I shared with Davos that investing in the feminine leadership style is the largest economic opportunity worldwide. I think one of the main things that we need to do is to invest in the entrepreneurs in the United States and Europe, because then they can help employ people abroad. What we need to do, Bilderberg men, is to create an investment vehicle in between microfinance and angel investing for all the female-founded businesses that are one-person companies. I know there's a lot of focus at the high-tech companies and the big growth companies. What I think we need to be doing is to invest in every single person with a college degree who wants to be an entrepreneur. We need to have a lot more investment in a lot more people so that we have fewer people suffering. That's what's on my mind, Bilderberg men. What's on yours? My heart goes out to everyone who doesn't have enough money for food, for housing. What's on my mind is conscious capitalism, sustainability, inclusion, and world peace. I'd like to talk more about that next year at Bilderberg. I'd like to thank you all for watching. These are the trends that I'm following. I love Europe. My roots are European. The whole idea of Bilderberg is to build bridges between the U.S. and Europe, and I think I have a great background for that. I have a Kellogg MBA. I studied international business at Oxford, as well as art. A very creative thinker. And just remember one thing. Leadership can look like this. I'm Sandra Rupp, and I am the anchor of Conscious Capitalism meets Entertainment Tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. I'm Sandra Rupp, reporting live on Bilderberg 2015. Welcome.